I tell you what, one of the bits of research I was doing was a fellow by the name of Crawford, and he wrote about the Carlingford Lough district. There was a custom of the young people of the locality to dance in what was known as the Rinkeshi, the fairy dance,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
was around the thorn, the
Hmm.
hawthorn, and they would sing the song of May. And
Yeah,
it's interesting that we had a chat there during this at the start of the week, and lo and behold, didn't you have that song recorded? So, needless
yeah.
to say, I said to you, "Well, sure, sure, would you sing it live?" And I've always thought you could have a very senior place in Ivy House. You were having none of it, but you weren't telling me to start off. What you did instead was you said, "Look, John, I'll send on what I've recorded,
Yeah.
okay, and I'll send you on a bit of the background." And I can see exactly what you're at now. And what we're going to do, folks, and this is me kind of giving a disclaimer in advance, what we're going to have instead of Seoirse Live, which is always a treat, but it's a very layered song, and he does have very good. In this, you get the chance not only to hear the song and the piano and the harmony, but I put up the lyrics in
And a bit
Irish.
of Tchaikovsky. There's a bit of Tchaikovsky in there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? So I mean, nothing is.
Tchaikovsky used Ukrainian folk songs occasionally, but I thought there were a few in this particular melody. There was a resemblance to Hugger Maheen and Samhradh
Very
to the song. Yeah, so that's why I used the two together.
well. It works very well, I've got to say,
Mm.
and I like to think that this is a song that has been sung for generations on May Day, and that
Mhm.
we're going to have a chance here to hear your
Yeah.
version of it tonight. Just tell us very quickly. Am I right in thinking there was a bit of a story about the children and the Earls of Ormond with this song?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this tune's been knocking around for a long, long time. In fact, I've got a recording of the Danish String Quartet, and they play some music from their own area, and they play some Irish tunes as well. But there was one tune very, very similar to it. Looks as if there were a lot of tunes going around Europe in the Middle Ages, and it's hard to pin down where they came from originally. So I have a funny feeling that this Hugger McKean and Sarah Lynn was around for a long, long time. And the story, the most recent history about it is it was sung by groups of children in 1662 to welcome the Duke of Ormond to Dublin as a Lord Lieutenant after the Restoration. It was sung again in 1689 when Patrick Sarsfield and King James landed at Kinsale. Says, although it displays a certain modernity derived from continuous tradition, it has elements of medieval music in it. And this is yeah, the people we don't have any experts who are international enough to compare old Irish music with old French music and old German music and old Italian music. There's actually no person that I know of who understands all the traditions and can figure out where it all came from. But at the moment, it looks as if there were a lot of tunes around, and Hooker McKean and Sarlin is definitely one of them.
Well,
Yeah,
listen, Seoirse, I think we've tantalized the audience long enough, so I'm going to
yeah.
attempt to see can we play it. All I can say, folks, is close your eyes from time to time, look at the lyrics, and take it all in. It's stunning.
Buabag na Bealtaine maidin an tauri Suas ga crocus she's got plan Cailíní moise a buine le gliste Hagam mar hain an saoru linn Saoru, saoru, bain gauna Haga mar hain an saoru linn Haga mar linja is Kewan Eugenia Haga mar hain an an saorúlin. Hagam mar linne an hulchrewi, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru puin an nonin lega, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru, sauru, banyin an gauna, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Hagam mar linja vis cewin Eugenia, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Tan ishaga shenyam seg wascos na spera, bagus kaljag is blair na cryn. Tan huas hen lai is shenyam le pleasure, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru, sauru, banyin gauna, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Hagam mar linja is cewin Eugenia, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Call tram agus céireann, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Fuin seach léigeal bhealtaine, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru, sauru, banyin gauna, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Hagam mar linja is cewin Eugenia, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru, sauru, banyin gauna, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Hagam mar linja is cewin Eugenia, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Sauru, sauru, banyin gauna, hagam mar hein an saorúlin. Hagam mar linja is cewin Eugenia, hagam mar hein an saorúlin.